Well, many of you recognize this guy right here. This is Valley News Team's Mike Morken. He's issued a challenge to our community to clean up your neighborhood, and he joins me today for a little trash talk.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Of course. I was just commenting on your gorgeous attire that is not necessarily something one would wear to pick up trash.
And I had thought about whether to come in dressed to go out and pick, but with today's weather, it didn't seem appropriate. And what I meant was, if you are going to take this challenge up, please dress appropriately.
Of course.
Wear boots, wear gloves, you know, so that you, in case you come into something, a needle or something, we wouldn't want that. But it's all a part of this challenge that we're talking about.
So tell me about it. What exactly is this challenge?
Okay, this was kind of an idea that hatched when I started to watch the winter continually blow on. And what I mean by that is there were a couple of garbage days where in our neighborhood, and probably around everybody's neighborhood, the trash cans got tipped over and you could just see the trash blowing down the street. And I thought, well, maybe this spring I'd like to go on Facebook and try to challenge people to go out and just simply fill one bag. All you have to do is go out and fill one bag. And then I thought, well, maybe we'll bring it in and combine it with the power of Valley News Live and see if we couldn't stretch this out over the entire valley and maybe beyond. And I'm hoping that people will simply do that. Do it with your family, do it with friends, do it with your neighbors. But as you can see, in my neighborhood, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. There's trash everywhere.
Oh man, and it is a Fargo thing. With all the wind that we get in Fargo, and we have a lot of just fences, of course, along I-94, right by our station, trash everywhere, and that's just how it is.
We all get excited about the spring, but the downfall of the spring is it reveals just how nasty things look. And like I said, if you can go out and do this, and I know that today's weather doesn't you know, appease to it, but maybe even this weekend when it gets to 50, the snow is gone, just go out and pick up one garbage bag full. And then what we want you to do is take a picture of yourself.
That's my favorite part.
A selfie or a picture. Have somebody take a, you know, if you're doing a group, that's great. Show us your garbage bag and send it to valleynewslive.com, because then we want to just, I think if we get some pictures sent in, I think the ball will really get rolling, and maybe we can try to snag even more people who may be on the fence. There are those that are committed to cleaning up. Those that are kind of driving by every day and go, maybe this will tip them over and go do something.
Well, and it's pretty cool too. It's right on the top of the Valley News, Valley News Live website. If you go to the top of the page, there's a trash can or a trash challenge.
Garbage bag challenge, I think is what it's called. Yep.
Thank you. You can click on that button, you can go in there. And there are pictures in there too of a lot of families. I've noticed a lot of people are getting their kids involved, get them out there. And also, it's a really good way to kind of teach your kids how to be a part of community, how to get engaged in service and that sort of thing. I'm curious, from your perspective, if you're out in your neighborhood, what kind of response are you getting from people?
Well, a neighbor of mine has said he's in. A couple of other people have said great idea. One person on my Facebook page said, I tell you what, when it gets above the 40s and the wind stops blowing, I'm in. So I think that what we're trying to do is maybe plant the seed, get the idea going, think about it, pick your day, maybe even organize it with, like I said, your neighbors or your family, and then go out and do it. And I think it'll give you a really good feeling.
I love that, and stay tuned because I'm sure my family will get out there. We'll get on the fences around Fargo Moorhead and make sure we get all that trash cleaned up with pictures as well.
And I'm not trying to create anything like the Great Bucket Challenge, you know, the water bucket.
No, gosh, no.
My purpose was just simply to take care of even my yard, but then expand it to my neighborhood, and hopefully it'll go beyond.
I love this as well because this is a very great instance of using a platform that you have, that you are so good at, everyone knows the famous Mike Morken, to do something great in the community and really push others, maybe outside of what they're familiar with, but just to be like, look, this is a place we all live. Now is a great time to get out there. We can all help the community. And this takes pressure too off of like our street department, people who are out today plowing probably all night. So give them a break, get out, pick up some trash, make sure you put the photo on our website, and just really get engaged in this. So thanks, Mike Morken.
Yes, and I think we're organizing even our own station to go out and clean around this area in a couple of days. So look for that video.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I definitely will jump in on that. Well, stay with us. We have a fun activity for families. Maybe some kids were building fairy gardens with Baker Garden and Gift. We'll be right back.